Royalty Zeta here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Sword. In the last episode, we went to the desert, we got ourselves a new Pokemon on our team. Say hello to Nardole. He's looking very grinny. And yeah, we also got annoyed at a guy who can't dig for his life and keeps breaking all of his equipment. And so, in this episode, we're going to be taking on the next gym. Before I do that, I should check my TMs, because I haven't really looked at them thus far. Actually, no, I like the black display menu. Boosts the power of steel-type moves. Not useful just yet. Allows ground-type moves to hit flying types and holders that are levitating. I'll take that for Nardole. I'm pretty certain he's incredibly slow anyway. I have fucking 8 of these. Really ridiculous. Alright. Nardole can't learn Dig? That's disappointing. Can learn Stealth Rock, though. Interesting. Nobody can learn Muddy Water. Ace can learn Grass Knot. That could be potentially useful. Nobody can learn that. Here's the problem. Most of these moves thus far are just not strong enough for me to really want to use. And then the technical records, I'm like, oh, they're only one use, so I don't know how much I want to use them. I guess I'm not gonna have any other grass-type moves. I don't know. I don't love that. I do like Stealth Rock though. Stealth Rock is pretty darn useful. I'll wait on it though. And I guess since I don't have any ground-type moves then yet, I'll... Boosts the power of physical moves. Yeah, I'll swap that instead. Yeah, I don't have any ground-type moves. Okay. Moving on. What you guys got? A metal coat for $3,000. Okay, so that's a daily change. Well, I sold all my Stardust, unfortunately. Diggy, diggy, dig! What's up here? Whole elaborate thing. Maractus for Hatena. Well, I am gonna need a Hatena at some point, but I'm pretty certain I could just find it someplace else. Venoshock. Okay. I don't see why I shouldn't try to teach that. I see why I shouldn't try to teach that. Apparently, Liz can't learn it. That's a shock to me. Of the non-Veno variety. Fine then. Be that way. See if I care! Why do the shadows jitter like this when I move? Like, what is causing that? Okay. I'm starting to really question why I should even go into buildings. Like, I'm genuinely... The thing is with, like... Ulti, hi. You interrupted me as I was about to say stuff. I'm still not too sure what I should do about all that stuff I told you before. About me being weak and dragging down Lee's good name and all, yeah? The only thing I can do is get stronger, right? So I'm gonna try out all kinds of different things against you and see what works. Okay. Alright, let's kick his ass. He has a Cramorant now. You're not Brian. All I'm after is victory, and I'm counting on you to help me grab it. I'm not scared of you. Okay, maybe I'm a little scared of you now. I am in a little apple now. And when it uses dive, it gets things in its mouth. This is how it sometimes will get itself a Pikachu. Other times, it gets a fish. You've been seated. I'll Dragon Pulse you. Oh! Oh, shut up. Oh, that's why it did so much damage, too. Okay. I got so focused on the fact that it's... Oh, well, I'm dead. That's how I guess it gets the fish out of its face. You hit it. I got so focused on the fact that it's a water type that I forgot it's also that's also flying type. Should have done this from the start, but whatever. I don't want Ace to not get experience here. Now it has a Pikachu. Would you stop diving? That Pikachu is going to drown. At this point, the Leech Seed is just gonna kill it. I'll be cheeky. Yay. Rest in peace, Pikachu. Okay. Now, Silicobra. We don't want you out. Apparently we don't want anybody out. Let's send out Nardole. Why are you using so many of these moves, Hop? I'm getting tired of this. And this time, at least, I can be immune to it. Sorry, Nardole, you'll get your chance eventually. Brutal swing, probably not gonna do much, yeah. Okay. A much better lineup then. Alright, now your snake is dead. It's 2 brand new Pokemon, huh? What else you got? A Thwacky. As expected. Pluck. Oh my god, stop it. I don't care, just let me play the game. You don't need to interrupt me because I know what I'm doing. It feels like a punishment for playing the game well. Okay. That worked out. Rory wants to learn Drill Peck. 8100. That's better than Pluck. Man, I don't have a whole ton of good moves on Rory, is the awkward thing. Nardole's level 34. Parvenice is level 25. Ace is level 30. I don't know what I can do to try to win now, but all I can do is try. There's nothing else for it. And now you have a Toxel. Not Evolve. Well, we know what's about to happen now. He got rid of his Wooloo for some reason, which is quite surprising. The only Pokemon he maintained was Thwacky. He got beat so hard that he must have thought, oh, it's all my Pokemon. Guess what? The problem's you, Hop. My strategy goes right to pot when I've got all these bad thoughts running through my head. Yeah. I tried switching my team members in and out to max their potential in every matchup, but we couldn't get it together somehow. Maybe that's why I'm still so weak. But Lee really is the greatest trainer, and I don't want people to be laughing at him and all because his little brother's rubbish. It's not enough, I gotta try harder and harder until no one's laughing. I'm off, mate. Off to find the kind of Pokemon that I can really draw the strength out of. Okay. Ah! Gym challengers should battle for the sake of their own Pokemon. Why worry about saving the champion's name? We all know he's unbeatable. No, on you go, child. You're headed to the Stowonside gym next. No, the gym challenge is about having fun. What, you're not going to make us slowly watch the entire thing for going up the stairs? I feel like if you're going to have that cutscene as it is, like, you probably should... It would be much more funnier to have it really go all the way, like, almost Monty Python style, where it's just like... I guess that's not necessarily Monty Python, but just, like, you know... It just keeps going, and it's like, is it over yet? And it's like, it just keeps going. I guess there is a Monty Python style to it, because, like... Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and, like, specifically I'm thinking of, like, the running scene. I don't know, that's the only Monty Python thing I've actually seen. So it's the only actual frame of reference I have for it. But I don't know. This is a British game, use British humor. Oh, this thing looks nice and pretty. It's Stowonside's famous mural. It's said to be a very deep work of art. How deep can it be if it's not a cave? Caves are what go deep. It's just a wall. What does it even mean? I guess there is sort of like there's a bunch of flowers, and a pink sword and a pink shield. Because, you know, this game's Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, so of course there's swords and shields. That bit of rock right there looks like a slab of meat. I feel like that needs to speak for itself, you know? What you got for me? Caddy ball? Yep, thank you. If a Pokemon is fat, I'll use that. Gotcha. Alright, gym time. Go, number 11. Words I almost never willingly say out of my mouth. But that's the irony of it. Alright, so here's a sort of interesting thing, I guess. This is the first gym that's technically different between versions. There are 2 gym leaders in each game, Sword and Shield, that are exclusive to Sword and to Shield. And they swap them out. They don't swap the missions out, which honestly makes me think, based on what the 2 missions are, it makes me think that Sword is the main version and Shield was the afterthought for whatever reason. Because if this was Shield, I would be doing a Ghost type gym right now, but instead I'm doing a fighting type gym. And the gimmick here is like a fist-based pachinko machine. And the pachinko aspect of it is weird regardless. It controls kind of weirdly. But it's not exactly difficult. I guess it's not necessarily super fist-based. I feel like I remember there being something that punches you around. It might be in, like, the next few things where there's, like, springs. But regardless, this is a fighting type gym, and it does feel more based around fighting than it does ghosts, I guess. It's like a silly teacup ride in a sense, but, like, I don't know, I get it being... The next exclusive gym is definitely feels way more based on the Sword version rather than the Shield version of the gym leader, but whatever. Do I like the idea that there are version exclusive gym leaders? I honestly don't know. Because on the one hand, I at least like that there's like some element of difference between the versions at all. That much is appreciated. What I don't like is that it just feels very artificial in comparison. Like, it doesn't really amount to that much of a substantial change. It's just, it turns one fight from fighting into Ghost and one fight from Rock into Ice, and it's like, I don't know. I don't particularly... I just... When it comes to the two versions of Pokemon, it's so... It's just such a greedy concept nowadays. Like, it feels like... While there was a validity to it back in the original games, like... The gaming landscape has changed, like... The need for, like, games that are like, ooh, we want to play with friends sorts of vibe. You don't need that as much anymore. It just feels really awkward that, like, they have these two versions, and it really is just, like... it doesn't ever really amount to anything substantial in these games, and that just... This is, like, arguably one of the most substantial iterations of it, is, like, having different gyms to fight. Even more so than Gen 5 did it that one time. Also, Cinderace! He's awesome! And he's wearing pants. He's gonna learn Pyro Ball, which is a 120-90 move. Okay, wow. Honestly, I'm gonna get rid of Fire Pledge over that. Flame Charge at least has the speed benefit for it, you know? Plus I might want it for if I want to catch something. So, that's neat. Yeah, see, here's the fist that I remembered. But yeah, like, when it comes to, like, the version exclusive stuff, it's like, all it really ever feels like is just an excuse for them to sell more copies of the game. It doesn't really feel like they've ever really tried to take full advantage of a game that has two versions to play. It just feels a little awkwardly gatekeepy and annoying, and I don't care for that. And, like, the thing about, like, because, like, the way I see it is, like, you would want the different versions to feel substantially different. And just changing one character out for another doesn't really ultimately affect that much, is the problem. So that's kind of what bothers me in the end. It's just like, because it doesn't really affect much, it's like, oh, well, okay. Because, like, in the end, we're still fighting a gym. Like, it's not like a major difference. It's not like the experience is all that different. All it really is, oh, instead of Ghost, I'm fighting. That's more than other games do. I'll give it credit for that. Like, it's more than nothing. It's something. But I still just feel like the whole vibe of different versions for Pokemon games is it's just a money-making scheme at this point. And I feel like while there are things that they could do to make it more warranted, they're not doing them, and I don't think they would really care enough to do them. So, I mean, it's their prerogative. So, whatever. Like, I can think of plenty of ways. Like, I've had, like, my thought of, like, a region set in, like, the Greek and Roman peninsula, and, like, one version is more Greek-focused, and one version is more Roman-focused, and, like, things get different names based on, like, which version you play, and, like, one version you start in Greece, and you wind up, and the end game is in Rome, and the other one you start in Rome, and you end in Greece. I don't know why it's because of Greek and Roman mythology sort of thing, but, like, it's not the countries, so it's, like, kind of sillily, like, it's not really... Italy is the point that I should be saying, rather than Rome. But whatever. In the end, my point is, like, I've had thoughts like that, and, like, you could do something like that, where it's, like, the experience is different because, like, all the order of towns are different, the adventure itself is different, the plot could even have different elements to it, I don't know. The point is, like, there are ways you could make different versions feel worthwhile, and they don't do that, because it's just, why would they put that much effort into it? Because instead they can tweak a couple of small variables And then, bam, now you've got another $60 game to buy. Hooray! Like, instead of putting a whole bunch of effort, they can not put in a bunch of effort and still make just as much money. And, like, honestly, it's a business-savvy move for them to do. I don't know how much I can fault them over it, you know? It's annoying, but they want money, so whatever. Anyways, yeah, this is too slow for my taste. Rory, get out here. When does Rory evolve? At this point, I'm guessing level 36. It's like, he's a regional bird. He's probably gonna get stuff soon. I don't know, I want my steel type. That's why you're here, Rory. Speaking of Roans. This is level 34, okay. We defeated Simon Cowell. And that's the challenge. And yeah, like, when I first did this one, I was like, oh, the other gym is ghost type? I wonder what gym challenge it has. And how it's themed around ghosts. Because that one it has the it has boxing gloves, and so it's like, there's at least some semblance of it's associated with fighting type. But then, like, I look it up, and on what actually happens, and it's like, oh, it's just the same thing. It's just slightly colored differently. It's just very silly to me. Alright, good enough for me. Okay. I don't think I'm going to need Jamie that much, but honestly, my team has come much further in a very short amount of time for, like, the nonsense it was moments ago. Alright. Yeah, bring it on, B. Because that's who we're about to fight. B. Who is... She's very cute, and I like her a lot. Although nobody beats Nessa in this region. You have an unshakable spirit that won't be moved no matter how much you are attacked. I think I'll just test that out, shall I? And if I... What's his name? I like the Ghost Gym Leader too, and it's kind of weird that he just flat out doesn't exist in this world in the slightest. Like... Because at least in Gen 5, when, like, you had Iris and Drayden, like, they both existed. It was just the difference between which one is the Gym Leader and which one is the not Gym Leader. But in this game, it's like... They don't exist at all. Why did I use Shadow Ball? It's not going to do anything. Oh wait, no, it is going to. I'm confusing things. Okay, B's horrendously confused by me. Alright, good job, Hitmontop. Yeah, I forgot... Because I was thinking, like, oh, Ghost... Fighting type can't hit Ghost. So I was like, so Ghost can't hit Fighting type. But that's just wrong. Because, like, that's how it works with normal type, but not Fighting type. Okay, but you're Dark Fighting. So you're probably going to use a Dark type move on me. Get out, Jamie, because why not? Just show him off. Yeah, it's really weird to me that the other gym leaders just don't exist in the slightest. It's like, why? Where are they? Oh, that was a lot. Oh, critical like that. It's just very weird to me. Alright. Fireball. Let's go. Soccer boy. Alright. Good show, Jamie. I think Ace can probably kill it with a acrobatics at this point. Hell yeah. Pangoro's down. Grav Apple? Don't you mean Mav Apple? Inflicts damage by dropping an apple from high above. Also lowers defense. Okay. High attack move, too. Alright. Alright. We learned Mav Apple. Alright, Sirfetch'd. The evolution of Galarian Farfetch'd. He's neat, and I like him. Let's do Bird vs. Bird, though. Because he's not a flying type. He's a fighting type through and through. He can't fly. Not with that arsenal. Aha! Excellent. Do a Home Clause. And now, Drill Peck. Okay, fine. Now it's dead. Phase through level 28. Now you want to learn that. Sure. Time to dig in our heels. I'm not giving up, and neither should you. And your ultimate Pokemon is Machamp. Exciting. And it's gonna Dynamax. You know, that's what they always do. Oh no, it's not Dynamaxing. Sorry, it's Gigantamaxing. Meet really super ugly, weird, like, volcanic arms Machamp. I'm gonna live this. No, I'm not. That's unfortunate. If I did, I would have had one more turn to go. Alright. It's got max darkness. And I don't want to send out my guy just yet. Nardole. I don't think I'm gonna live, but I'm just gonna try and Toxic it. Oh, okay, I'm first, anyway. Alright, you're Toxic now. That's good. Max Strike. Kills me instantly. Sure. But now you're Toxic. Excellent. I can't go in there and use Protect because that's actually a fun thing about max moves is that they go through Protect. They take half damage, I think, but still. Try Grab Apple. Let's see how it works. Nope, I'm dead. Everyone tried their best. But now the Machamp is gonna become tiny. Hello. now it's regular, and it looks so much better as a design. Knockoff. That ain't good. It had... Oh my god, I gave it guts! Oh no! Actually, I don't know if Gigantamax forms have... I don't know if Gigantamax forms have, like... abilities, if they have the same ability or not, but... It's still kind of funny to me. And the important part is Carvinista never died. So... that means I got to make sure that friendship stayed up for him. Which is the important part. Thank you for the battle. Facing you gave me all the explanation I needed. Battle against you and your team, I hadn't expected it, but I made my heart down. It's good to be unshakable in the face of battle, but it's good to be moved by battle as well. Thank you again, take the fighting badge. You need an extra arm to lift your thing, which is kind of weird. But, oh well. You can now catch Pokemon up to level 40. Nourish my spirit. Alright. TM42 Revenge. Cool beans. Alright. I'm gonna end this now because I believe that a cutscene happens after I leave, and I'll do that in the next episode. So... yeah, I think this was a good spot to end. I just got my gym badge. We can move on. So, next time on Let's Play Pokémon Sword, we're probably going to get the next gym badge. Well, not the next time, but the next session for me, which is usually 3 episodes. So, within the next 3 episodes, we'll get another gym badge, is my point. Bye-bye! Take care.